August 1952. With Harry S Truman in his last months as president, Dwight Eisenhower was running hard against Adlai Stevenson. The main focus, the war in Korea. Suddenly, silently, another cause for alarm emerged back home. It was Mad, properly Tales Calculated to Drive You Mad, a 10-cent comic book that brought kids a new kind of humor, poking fun at every sacred institution from Western movies to the modern romance to the horror comics from which it had descended. By 1955, when Mad turned into a magazine, no one was immune to its satirical touch. Not the nation's movies, not the nation's leaders, not even the nation's movements.
And it was the first magazine, first printed page to ever make me laugh out loud in a massive way.
They put in all these real funny sounds, these real cartoony sounds. It's not just like in other comics when there'd be a punch and you'd hear bam or smash or something, but it is always a geboinkaflats and a geblatzeflinker and a skersplatzen and a blazer flatzer double gicken.
With its devastating versions of advertisements and TV commercials, Mad also created a whole generation of questioning kids.
And Mad came out and said, hey kids, you know, people out there are lying to you. They're cheating you. They're making shoddy products. You know, we're going to tell you what it's all about. Trust us. And they did.
They also trusted a most unlikely new hero, a grinning, gap-toothed fellow adapted from an old painless dentist ad and named, for no significant reason, Alfred E. Newman. His message is, well, hard to describe.
I don't really think he has any philosophy. He says what me worry, and, you know, I really would be hard-pressed to say what's in his mind.
For millionaire Gaines, whose bizarre taste in office decor matches the humor of his magazine, Mad's success has sent him laughing all the way to the bank. With no advertising and virtually no merchandising of Mad on T-shirts and such, each edition of his magazine sells more than 1 million copies at $1 an issue. And that doesn't count 4 specials a year, 12 foreign editions, of which German is the most popular, and 9 paperback books a year, with all 150 or so still in print. Mad can also take credit for inspiring such non-print successes as TV's Saturday Night Live, and there's the movie Airplane, whose creators say they adapted Mad's methods throughout their film, especially making a funny twist on a familiar situation.
Can you fly this plane and land it?
Surely you can't be serious.
I am serious, and don't call me Shirley.
It was clever, and it had many levels. In other words, there was something obvious here, but then there was something in the background, and then something in the margin, and then something down in the bottom of the page, and then you fold the page, and it's something else.
But Alfred and his talented creators are facing one problem at the ripe old age of 30. They're losing some of their audience. Publisher Gaines says there just aren't as many teenagers as there used to be, and all youth-oriented businesses are suffering. Still, in an industry that has seen almost 1,500 magazines die in the last 15 years, Mad seems to be entering middle age in good health. Is there anything at all at this point that you will not satirize or criticize or make fun of?
Gee, I can't think of a thing.
Lynn, Sherr, ABC News, New York.